You're either going to like this song or kick my ass after the show.
You're the love of my life, but it cuts like a knife, and I feel that I'm being misled. See, I'm a little concerned, for I recently learned of the swastika tattoo on your head. And it makes you smile when you hear Sieg Heil. You love the smell of a burning cross in the yard. You do goose-step salutes in your Doc Marten boots, and you quoted Mein Kampf in our 5th anniversary card. I think you're a Nazi, baby. Are you a Nazi? You might be a Nazi, baby. You keep extensive files on the Nuremberg trials, and you watch them whenever they're airing. I guess I should have known when you bought a new bone for your puppies named Goebbels and Goering. You showed up late to our very first date. I said, how are you? You said, white power. Call me paranoid, but I'm not overjoyed when you ask me if I want to shower. I think you're a Nazi. Don't be lying, baby. Are you a Nazi? Are you anti-Zion, maybe? Your every dress is monogrammed SS. You hold an Aryan picnic and bash. And it makes me irate when you say I look great when I wear a little tiny mustache. Your social politics say that races don't mix, and you call it pure blood pollution. And whenever I'm sad, you say it's not so bad. For every problem, there's a final solution. I think you're a Nazi. Give me an answer, baby. Are you a Nazi? You drive a fucking Panzer, baby. You say that love is blind, so how could I have guessed? But then again, I met you at the Wagner Fest. I know you're a Nazi, and that's why I'm leaving. I know you're a Nazi, sure as my name is Stephen Lynchburg-Stein.
Hello everybody and welcome to Citrus Quest. I am your host, Ichabod Orange, and we have back with us, after a very, very long hiatus, our lovely co-host, Miss Steam! If she's alive.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. For a second there.
Hi.
What? Oh god,
I'm
starting again.
She ran away for a while.
You did kind of disappear for a while. And hello in the chat to Tabby Wesley. Yes, that was Stephen Lynch. Angry Forum? Is it Forum or Forum? Because it looks spelled wrong, but it's probably not.
It's Angry Froman.
Froman, okay, Froman. Yes, Tabby, there are little pieces of your art everywhere. We actually have a lot of random art from various artists here. Check in the description if you do... Wait, do I still have all that crap in the description? I might not. Once I actually finish the stream, I will, relink all the artists of the various art that you see on the screen in the description. And, yeah, no. Citrus Quest, it's been a while.
Yeah. an unreliable cunt, so sorry.
That is certainly one way to put it. Just, yeah, it's probably been a while. Like I've restructured and reformatted the show enough times that like I've had to completely tank out the description more than once. So I will put everybody's links back into the bottom. Tabby Wessa, who has done the lovely hiding Steam here, and the tail that you see of Minty is also in here. She did both of those pieces of art, and yeah, no, she has commissions open and has a Patreon and has like 23 other different things that you can commission her and you absolutely should, because no, Tabby's an amazing fucking artist, and I believe she's at some point also doing work for Miss Owly, who runs the Owl Quest with You show on Wednesdays.
I'm breaking up a bit. Am I okay now?
Yeah, you're better.
Okay, I rejoined the call, that's why.
Yeah, no, I heard the little notification-y thingy. Every time I start streaming, everybody starts cutting out. Fuck! So, what have you been up to during the kind of Citrus Quest-based hiatus?
On the Super Vega, something I completely pulled out my ass.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you didn't do a goddamn thing.
I was things.
You were whatting things?
I was doing things and
Just meh.
yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. God damn, my brain just died. Oh, I had a topic and now it's gone. Son of a bitch.
We were talking about stream boobs.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, we actually have a minor concept that we're trying to figure out, because Steam and I currently have a disagreement. Steam, would you like to explain it, or should I?
I think I can explain it.
Okay, so
you do it.
So, for those of you in the chat, how many of you know Amaranth? Or a wide variety of other Twitch streamers? Basically, me and Steam were talking about the concept of she was wanting to make a bit more revenue than she currently is from various things. And I personally have a concept that I think basically every young, attractive YouTuber could point out. And it's, if you... Yes! That is exactly what I mean, Froman. Twitch Thoughts. I said that in a single, what was it, 10-second video?
Yeah, 10-second video.
In a 10-second video, she could top out past what any of my videos or my streams get for views, likes, and comments, just by going on to a webcam for 10 seconds and jiggling her cleavage at the fucking camera. And I wholeheartedly believe that's the case. And Steam does not believe me.
I don't think people would care. Okay, especially with my ugly mug, I definitely wouldn't care.
Oof.
So I just don't think people would care about my tits, really. I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. People want my tits, but I don't think people actually want to see it.
I honestly want that Tabby Wesson with jiggle. So we're gonna run a short poll during this this stream, and I want to see a 1 in the chat from anybody who thinks that yes, a video, a 10-second video of Miss Steam jiggling her tits would get more engagement than any video I've ever done. And a 2 in the chat if you do not believe that to be the case. I will be doing my best to keep track. So, on to the stuff we've been viewing this week. As you're not allowed to vote, Steam, god damn it. Okay, Jacob said no. Alright. So a lot of what we do here, we have 1-1 and 1-2. A lot of what we do here on Citrus Quest is we look at YouTube videos. That is my bread and butter. That's what I do with my time. 1.5. God damn it, Tabby. I look at YouTube videos. That is a lot of what I do during my day. And I found a lot of really interesting stuff. And as of late, I actually found a YouTube channel that even Steam's starting to get a kick out of. And it was PM Seymour. Do you remember PM Seymour?
Yeah, the aliens.
Yeah, he did the Humans Are Space Orcs compilation. Which is basically just him reading like comments or Tumblr posts about basically a really old meme of humans as a species are just fucked up. And one of the things that was brought up in that was, oh god, what's it called? Just like slow predation, but it's basically just the historical fact that humans as a predatory species will just walk and follow an animal until it gives up and dies. Like we just follow alongside it, kind of maybe eventually poke it on occasion. And then just, yeah, no, we'll just follow it till it's dead. It dies of exhaustion because it's just not getting away from us. We have too much intellect as a species to not be able to track it. So humans will just track an animal until it just gives the fuck up. And if you really think about that, that is fucking terrifying.
It kind of is. It basically means we're sociopaths.
Well, I mean, any amount of, like, intel. Why are you buzzing as if Satan has crept into your anus and just angrily poked you? So, sorry for that, people of the chat. I did not mean for... But it did happen. Tabby says 3. God damn it! I'm counting that as a 1, Tabby. So we've got 2 1s and 1 no. I don't know what it is about just that concept. Because can you imagine getting, like, stabbed in the ass with a pen? And then every time you look up, that same dude that stabbed you with a pen is just fucking there? You've ran miles away from this ass-stabbing pen wielder. And you just always look up, and the dude's still fucking there, with a pen, gonna poke you again. And eventually, you just give the fuck up, and I'm like, fine, poke me to death with the pen. At least it'll be faster than this slow-moving hell.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked. If we want to eat you, we'll eat you. We'll find a way.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm pretty sure plenty of people want to eat you. Oh! I was waiting for that joke to land home, and it kind of did eventually. But yeah, no, PM Seymour and there's a few other channels I wanted to talk about today that I haven't gotten a chance to show you yet, Steam, which is actually kind of fun because basically, another thing that we do here is we do Citrus Quest, and then we'll do something called Citrus Quest Extra, where we will open up a rabbit and basically drag people from the chat in to shoot the shit with me or, well, occasionally Steam now that she's back, or any of the really the Citrus Quest crew, because there's a crew. There's people that help me work on this show. I would never be able to function my goddamn brain long enough to do it myself. Did you get a chance to watch the Hoplu video?
I did not get to watch the Hot Play video.
That hurts my soul.
I'm sorry. I didn't get to watch it. I kind of forgot. I was watching movies.
You fucking forgot. Yeah. Ooh.
You know I have a bad memory.
That's okay. I kind of do too. But basically, Hoplu here recently did a video about the infamous age-old internet question of are traps gay? And I'm gonna ask you that, Steam. Why don't you explain to me why or why not traps are gay?
Well, it depends. If you didn't know that the person was a trap and you found them attractive, that's not inherently gay. But fuck them, or you still want to fuck them after you found out that they were a guy. Yeah, that's gay.
See, like this is my concept about it, right? Traps themselves are. And no, I don't mean trans people. I specifically mean traps. Chill your social justice bullshit. I already started with the Stephen Lynch song. I'm already getting hit with copyright. Fucking leave me alone. But traps specifically kind of project this concept of the female, like, aesthetic. Like, they're trying to look like women. So, being attracted to a trap isn't necessarily gay. But once you know they have a massive penis, you still go for it. You might be. Or bi.
Yeah. Well, there was I knew someone back in college where he was never into boys.
Mm-hmm.
He was never gay or anything like that. But now he's actually married. He's actually married to a trans woman. Thing because I found men attractive at all. Don't even find the penis attractive. There's one woman he really liked for ages, and he finally had the courage to ask her out and all that stuff. And then he found out that she was trans. It basically kind of like a trap.
Kind of like a trap. Again, don't break out the morning stars, god damn it.
No, but what happened was he was like, you know what, I like this person a lot, and just because they have a penis, it doesn't discourage me from fucking them. So fuck it. So he finally fucks the person. Yeah, no, he doesn't find any man or even any trans woman attractive, but he finds his wife attractive.
I mean, well, yeah, that's
the occurrences where it's like.
That's kind of the point. At some point, depending on if there is interest, why the fuck is there a purple? Oh, they're streaming. That's a fucking thing?
What?
Sorry, I opened up Discord because I was going to a ping and see, like, if we can get maybe a couple of guest people interested, we could open it up. In a hangout, since you are cutting out like a motherfucker on Discord.
I'm very sorry, I didn't know.
No, you only like just started after I started streaming, and that's my fucking fault because my internet is absolute shit.
Hi, Arctor.
Arctor would be fucking perfect. Hang on, let me just. Oh, no, there we go. Wait, and now did that fucking open? Oh my god. Everything hates me. Alright, sorry. Let me see if I can open up Hangouts, because if I can, we could totally drag Arctor's ass in here. And then we could ask Arctor the age-old question that science must answer. Are traps gay? I don't feel that you're giving this question the appropriate amount of respect, Steam.
Cut out.
Son of a bitch.
What?
I said that. Oh my god. Fuck you, Discord, you worthless bastard. Oh my god. Alright. Steam. Hang tight for me for a second. Because I'm going... Okay. I don't know if you could... Oh, god damn it. Welcome to Citrus Quest, home of fucking broken shit. Oh, Steam, here is the Hangouts link. If you want, go ahead, pass that on to... Oh my god. Really? I don't even know if that's gonna work. That is a really long Hangouts call. But we'll find out here in a second. Like, if oh my 7 layers of Christ. I'm sorry, audience. I'm sure you hear Steam cutting out as bad as I fucking am. I'm going to close Discord. Hopefully. I'm not actually 100% sure if it's broken or not. But we're gonna see if we can get a little bit better of a some audio through Hangouts instead of fucking Discord. I'm kind of waiting at the moment to see if Steam actually... Oh my god. Fuck you, Hangouts. Everything is broken and I am a sad panda.
Cool.
What?
I'm in the hang.
Oh my god, is it
That
not?
looks cool.
Hang on, Steam.
Yeah.
Hang on. It has switched to an entirely fucking different link, so just give me just a second.
Be a link coming.
I'm really fucking trying. Okay. Oh wait, did you fucking open one?
No, this is the link I'm in.
We have 2 completely different links. Okay, try that one. Hi, audience. Every fucking time. Oh, God.
Okay, I'll see.
Okay. Try. Oh, my 7 layers of Christ. Oh, so there's... Oh, wow, you actually sound a lot better through that. Now, let me... Oh, my 7 fucking Christs. Quit Discord. Okay, talk for me for a minute.
Nigga babies, nigga babies.
Jeez!
Nigga babies.
Hi, we're still live. I apologize. Go ahead and send the link to Arcade, or let's add him to the shit show.
Oh, I think he's a bit busy at the moment. I'm not sure.
Uh-huh. Oh, my 7 fucking Jesuses.
So, Arcta says the answer is at least 6 inches gay, or conversely, if you are a lesbian, traps are at least a little straight.
What is your math, Ark? What is the legitimate math of traps are only 76% gay? There's Doc. That's a man I could fucking try to drag in on here. Maybe. All right, new window. Okay.
Did you give Arcta the link, or do you want me to?
You will probably have to give Arcater the link. You might even have to give Doc Griffin the link. Because I was gonna invite Doc too.
I'll send the links tomorrow.
Thank you. It's super broken, and I am sorry. I am sorry, chat. Hello to Jolly Rogers Bilgewater, who has just entered the chat. So, back onto the trap conversation, because like that was the current discussion. Yeah, I think it. Despite the concept of I am not 100% sure of his math, Uh, I yeah, I think because people who do that are going for the female aesthetic. It's not gay to be attracted to them, but it is gay to stick your penis in their butt.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. But then again, I did know a man who was never attracted to any man ever, and then married a trap woman,
Trans woman.
trans woman.
Oof. Yeah, I think it is one of the big things that we do as a species is we are very much based on aesthetics rather than we are based on like the actual situation. Our emotions run wild and we want to fuck things that look pretty. And I am gonna fucking throw my phone into the goddamn dumpster, I swear to God. Do you hear it in the background as loudly as I fucking hear it?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, fair enough. Jesus Christ. This is a goddamn bend over a fell, a little prick. What the fuck? Alright, now, I'm gonna mute this motherfucker and go back to the various discussions we were having because eat a dick Twitter! Oh my god, that's what it was. It's fucking Twitter. I have 14 notifications since I started the show. Of course. Oh my god. Anyway. But yeah, no, like Hoplu put out that video, the PM Seymour video about space orcs. What
Yes.
else? Oh god. Did I tell
We are kind of a strange species. One that kind of stuck with me was like, so most of the planet's inhospitable to humans, so we just decide to live there.
Most of the planet is entirely inhospitable to human life. But we didn't give a shit.
Yep.
We just lived there anyway. Prime example, Australia.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Australia.
Yeah. Pretty much. Australia is home to human death.
Emus fucking started a war. I only just figured that out through the God creating stuff Twitter.
I found out through Salmonella's video. Apparently Australians lost the war to emus. And yet people say that England is bad at fighting. It's like Australia lost a war to birds.
Okay,
Oversized grey chickens.
I have it on good evidence that Australia is fake. Okay, to be fair, emus are big fuck all birds. They're not like a pigeon. They are anger personified. They're wasps in bird form.
The big overgrown grey chickens.
They are big overgrown gray chickens. They could murder the shit out of us. I mean, let's be fair about it here. We ain't exactly oh my god, everything's broken. Like we're not exactly fucking the kings of oh my god, where is my black box? Oh no. No, that's the guest icon. It was the Mocha was right counter. Okay, well, there's supposed to be a black box there, but there isn't, so y'all gonna have to just deal with it while I fucking do something real quick. I blame, like, every non-functioning part of the goddamn internet right now, because there's a lot of it that just doesn't want to work.
That's fair.
So, there was a law that might be passing in Kansas. Do you want to know what that law is?
What's that law?
Basically, like, have you heard the concept of, apparently some people in the Democratic Party are wanting to legalize abortion up until birth, right?
I did. Well, I mean, I kind of knew about it, but it's very confusing because everyone's like, oh, well, I'm for abortion, but I'm against this type of abortion. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Well,
You know.
here's the thing. While
Um,
the main population is trying to do that, the general population of Kansas, the state that I live in, is just trying to wholesale ban abortion.
no, that actually raise crime.
Well, yeah, no,
to ban it.
it's like the actual 100% flip of what the current concept is supposed to be.
Yeah, like okay, so late-term abortion is a no-go, but just banning abortion outright, that'll work just as well as banning guns outright. So it like you need a middle position. You can't just go one extreme or the other.
Why did I have to turn up just for this topic?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is something that's been paining me quite deeply as of late. The whole reignited abortion debate over late-term abortions. It is a bloody mess on a whole new level, and idiots keep making it worse.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone's an emotional lens, and really you should be looking through a logical lens, because if you just look at through, if you look at through a morality complex, you're never going to get anything done.
Yes, and you have to step away and calm your emotions. This is something I've had to do quite recently, in fact, having gotten caught up in Twitter dramas and so on. On that note, by the way, if anyone's trying to contact me through Twitter, it will be a few days. I'm taking a break for this very reason. But where was I? Oh, yes. About late-term abortions. The argument is that canonically they just want to make it possible for doctors to take extreme action in extreme cases, and often very rare cases, extremely rare cases. In fact, one case that I was cited was one of 8 recorded in the US to date, period. Something about the whole thing bothers me immensely, because I think we might be being screwed with. I think this might be someone trying to find some way to get us at each other's throats over legislation that is questionably necessary. But what bothers me most is, say, in the context, in the text, the legal document, the bill that was passed in New York, for example, they redefine a person as someone who's been born and alive. They've apparently decided to sidestep a lot of the abortion debate as to when a person gets to be called a person by just dictating outright they're only a person upon being successfully born. That's too far, in my opinion.
That's too far in most logical people's opinion. But
you have a baby in the uterus, and you have a baby out of the uterus. A certain span of time separates that. One, not a person, one person. That's far too arbitrary.
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't really like the abortion topic, mostly because people treat it as. But here's the thing: the pro-abortionists treat it as like, oh, it's just as much, it's just as easy as taking a pill, and the anti-abortionists treat it as if like you're murdering everything, and you're a goddamn murderer and all that stuff. And it's like, here's the thing: abortion is a serious medical procedure that should be only taken very fucking seriously, and no one's treating it like an actual proper medical procedure that should be only taken as a last resort, which was what it was originally supposed to be. But people are treating it like it's not that anymore. So
yes, and there's conflation going around. Conflation that I find it hard to believe isn't intentional. For instance, when they talk about late-term abortions, there are cases in which that is technically beyond objection, like, say, when the infant is dead. That's a corpse stuck inside a woman, yet in some cases they won't abort that, although I would say it's already been aborted at that point.
Yeah.
Now, if that's the case, then this legislation would make a measure of sense, but at the same time, there'd be no reason to change the definition of person because, well, not alive, not person. We established that already.
There's also this weird thing about the people have been sending me these things where it's like, oh, they use a vacuum to get the baby out. I'm like, what? No, that's not how that works at all. What the fuck are you talking about? And it's like, oh, this is how it works. And it's like this really bad animated thing where it's like they stick something in and it just rips the baby apart and takes it out. And it's like, that's not how that works at all. Like, that isn't even physically possible.
Yeah, like the Blender for Babies animation.
Yeah, it's like, that's not even physically possible to do that, and people keep sending it like it's proof, and it's like, that is biologically impossible to do that in the first place. Like, what?
I mean, let's be fair. I don't take anything seriously because I'm a comedian, and dark jokes are how I fucking survive.
Yeah.
I saw something on Twitter today that makes this debate depressing but also kind of funny. Twitter and the internet as a whole has taken to turning everything into like bad like waifus.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you, internet. Try to make that sexy. Abortion Chan. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm not nearly reckless enough to dare the internet on that point.
They managed to make the polar vortex sexy.
Yeah, they turned the two low pressure systems into like boobs. But yeah, no, try making Abortion Chan. Let's see how well that fucking goes.
I want to see that.
You did it with Ebola, so let's see if you can pull this off with that. But on to a more lighthearted topic, because I know that well, number one, some people in chat seem a little disjointed by abortion conversation, and that's wholeheartedly understandable. It's not exactly the least sensitive topic on the fucking planet. But
yeah, I kind of
how in the fuck did you get 6 inches of gay, Ark?
Well, see, by the time a dick comes into view, it's gotten a bit gay, so I'm going off the inches that come into view. Factoring in, of course, the whole package, the jewels, as it were. I'm guessing it has to be at least 6 inches in most cases.
So it's based more on the field of view than the actual...
Well, basically, I mean, if you see something and you see nothing male about it, then it's not gay. But by the time there is a dick in view, it's at least a little gay. This is also true conversely. Say if you're a lesbian and you're seeing this lovely trap, you're very attracted to her, and then a dick comes into view. If you're still into it, you're a little straight.
Could you say that same concept with, like, let's say, have you ever seen Buck Angel?
No.
Wait, yes, I think I've been subjected to shock images on this one. Yes, yes, definitely. In that case, they are definitely a kind of trap, but mostly for gay men.
Yeah, Doc Griffin, I think, tweeted that out. He looks very masculine, but he has a vagina. Like,
he does, and there's very few cases on the planet where I have been genuinely astonished. Only once so on air, but I've never seen an angry vagina before I saw Buck Angel. Like, I've seen angry women with vaginas, and I have seen angry women's vaginas, but I've never actually seen a vagina that was just angry. All on its own, the person seemed perfectly content and happy, but that pussy looked like it was gonna murder somebody.
yeah.
I don't think I've seen that personally, but if anyone had a genuinely angry independently furious vagina, it would probably be Buck Angel.
Yeah,
I can only assume it's a feminist.
I saw Doc
I don't
put
know.
something out, which was this woman who does like steroids,
Hmm.
and at first I thought like I looked at her vagina and went like, oh, that's a bit okay. I'm guessing she has meat flaps or something. But no, when I went on the stream, he said, no, that's a clit. Like,
Okay.
that's a clit. it's fucking huge.
Jesus.
Apparently, I did not know this until yesterday, but apparently, steroids turns your clit into a massive demon vagina thing, and I just thought they were meat flaps, and it was terrifying.
Oh my god.
This woman on steroids can probably kick all of our asses and probably fuck us with the giant clit. So.
Consider this topic, chat, just this concept, because my brain made a sound, and it's really fucking hard to vocalize without hurting my throat, and I'm already kind of sick, because, you know, I always am, which is actually mildly depressing, but, yeah, no, anyway. So the entire idea of this is try and, like, actively close your throat without, like, choking yourself, just kind of like suck in air and make the highest pitched sound you can make, and that is the sound my brain just fucking made at that concept. Angry demon vagina. Oof.
I put the context of the tweet in the live chat.
I'm so
So.
glad we are not a kids show.
Yeah, I'd probably diminish that pretty quick.
So, this just came to mind, and I'm not entirely sure if I should do this or not. So, chat, and of course, people in here, why don't you give me your concept of this? Should I just go with the hashtag at the end of the stream that I was talking about, Steam, or should I make it a versus hashtag?
Oh god.
Angry Forum just came back to Angry Demon Vagina. Except for he spelled it vagina.
I don't know. I don't know which one's worse.
Arcater, have you gotten a chance to play the remake of Resident Evil? 2. Not the first.
No, I haven't. I don't know when I will, but I would like to. I played the original, and I was really quite impressed with it at the time.
Yeah, the reason I bring it up is I had also seen another thing on Twitter that kind of threw me off. That
tends to happen a lot on Twitter.
Oh yeah, no, Twitter and me get along famously for some fucking reason. I don't ever talk to people because it just leads to chaos, but do you remember the scene where you go into the STARS office? Like where Chris and Jill usually were when you're playing Resident Evil 2, and you go up to the photo on Jill's desk, and it's like, oh, it looks like it's a picture of her boyfriend.
Tabby.
Off chance, do you remember the scene, Art?
No, I'm afraid this strains my memory a bit too far.
Alright. Well, basically, like, you press the button on it to examine, and it says, oh, it looks like it's a picture of her boyfriend. If you, like, aim in the new remake and look at the photo on her desk, it's a fucking dog.
Why?
A golden retriever.
If it still says it looks like a picture of her boyfriend.
God, the live chat just make me laugh too much.
Oh yeah, no, the live chat is mildly disturbed. I think you hurt Tabby.
And Tabby has it right, actually. That is rather interesting things about steroids. Your dude drinks your shrivels your jiggly bits, and if you're a female, it just hulks them out.
It was all starting to smash.
It was just that, oh my god, it looks like a tiny dick. It just got me.
At least angry. I don't. I'm kind of. So she's Whitney, Wisconsin. Yes, Frorum. Jill Valentine is Whitney, Wisconsin. Sorry.
Wait a second. Does it actually still say, oh, a picture of her boyfriend?
I don't actually know if you can examine it in the remake. I just remember what it said in the original. And then I saw that post and it was like...
At least they're not leaving that line in.
For all I know, they did. But, when do you think... How long do you figure it's going to be until they make Nemesis? Because that's the one I'm fucking waiting for. I played that to shit when I was a kid. Steam, stop laughing at the chat's horror. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I just. I'm sorry. I'll stop looking at the chat.
But yeah, no, it's one of those things that like I didn't play 2 as much as I played 3 when I was a kid. So it was always like one of those things that I never really Tabby says, please excuse me while I enjoy my Jill sandwich. Check Twitter. If I open another window, this whole thing's gonna go downhill again. I already got like a reasonable guests in here. Oh god. But yeah, no, like it's definitely one of those things that's kind of fun to do is like compare and contrast the old ones.
There's been an uprise on remaking old games.
Well, yeah.
Lately.
Well, they did Ghostbusters too.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, well, they do that with games, like, for instance, Spyro. Like, they didn't change the gameplay or anything. They just updated the animation, sort of thing.
Yeah, they're.
I was thinking, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that with some old movies? Like, instead of just making like another Toy Story sequel, why don't you just like get the first Toy Story, reanimate it, like keep all the dialogue and everything, just reanimate it and show it out again. Like that would make a lot of money. Like, a lot of people would be like, hell yeah, this is fucking awesome.
Forum is actually not wrong on that concept. They should make a Chrono Trigger remake. That would be really fucking cool. And Tabby, if you want to come on, just I don't know, message Steam on Twitter and she can drop you the link. It would be interesting to have you and Arcater in the same room at the same time.
I'll try and find Tabby.
Why?
Tabby is like the best artist ever.
Thanks.
I see.
And you are like the ultra scientist. So at some point, like this entire, I imagine you and Tabby getting like together to talk, and it just leads to a bad comic about you and like the judgmental turtle as a fucking buddy cop flick.
I'd watch it.
I would fucking watch that too. That sounds actually super cool. I mean,
I do love.
I'm skeptical of going that direction, but hey, no objections.
Well, like,
I do love the mistheme she made me, but I'm gonna have to make a separate background for that mistheme just so it can fit in the universe. Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's just a completely different art style to my art style, so I'm just like, I'm gonna have to really put some effort in here.
Well, yeah, but it's still one of the better. Like, yeah, no, Tabby's one of the better artists that I've actually been able to work with, and I do. Oh, fuck! Hi, Tabby. I didn't say shit.
Damn it.
But yeah, no,
I think Tabby did.
Thinking about that, like, supernatural buddy cop flick with Arcater and a judgmental turtle. That would be fucking hilarious.
I'd probably get along pretty well with a judgmental turtle.
I like turtles.
I mean, he'd give you a shell. Oof.
I'm sure I could handle it.
Oh god, even that pun hurt me.
Yeah,
They probably should have.
The dog is sitting in the window for some. Hey, fuck off! Don't give me that look like I've shat upon your overlord. Fuck off!
You love that dog.
I don't. I do not love this dog. This is a terrible dog.
Yes, you do love this dog. I've seen you hugging. I've seen you
Worst
hugging
dog.
the dog.
Hey, we don't release my private pictures.
You released them publicly a couple months ago.
She may be a terrible person, but she's a wonderful dog, okay?
Ah,
Oh my god. Okay, Arcater, I don't know if I ever told you about this, but a long time ago, Doc had Magog on his stream. Like, he comes on there regularly, but did you hear his movie pitch for the idea of parry and thrust?
Parry. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Right. Parry and thrust. No, I'm pretty sure I missed this particular incident.
Okay, so it was the same idea like the buddy cop flick, but it was like a gay porn star and just a normal cop.
I like it.
Yeah, like that was the entire fucking premise. But basically it was just a buddy cop flick with like a leather bear daddy and just a normal ass cop. I think it was oh god, what was it, like Michael Perry and Max Thrust? But
That could work. I think they've done something similar before, though. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang was another straight and gay Perry mashup.
was it like a oh god.
Had
Like
Robert
a
Downey Jr. Let's see.
buddy cop flick?
Well, not quite. After all, Gay Perry, the gay detective, was, well, not actually a cop, but more of a private contractor. And his buddy in this case was Robert Downey Jr., an ex-con who spontaneously wound up sort of an actor, but not quite, who was head over heels for a would-be actress who I found personally quite insufferable.
Apparently Max Thrust was the straight one. What was that? Tabby? Yeah, that's Tabby.
Can anyone hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, we can
that's
hear
it.
you now.
Oh, okay. Apparently, I was like by default muted, and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, you were totally muted for a while.
Yeah, when you first brought up Parry and Thrust, I'm like, is it a gay flick?
Let's be fair, they're all gay flicks.
It's really not a bad idea. Magog is kind of full of them.
Oh yeah, no, he's pretty fucking he's creative as a dude.
Profoundly.
Do you think
I think
Magog
Magog-
can cure depression?
I think Magog just needs to pace himself a little bit.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying he's anything bad or anything. I'm just saying, like, I think he's working a bit. You can get burned out even if you're doing something you love. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, I
So-
get burned out constantly.
Yeah.
And I'm only using 1% of my power. Shaggy joke!
Oh my god.
You know, I'm still not certain about the origins of that particular meme.
I'm not super sure about where that came from.
I'm sure there's a very interesting story somewhere that explains why Shaggy is supposed to be credited with not fully realized godlike powers.
According to Doc Griffin, both characters of Parry and Thrust were straight.
Yeah, no, I saw that in the chat. I thought
Well,
Max
then
Thrust was a gay
we'll just step in
porn
and
star,
change that.
uh,
Speaking
Max
of gay
Thrust must be the straight cop, and there must be opportunities to just obsess over which one is which.
I know, right?
oh my God.
So, Arcater, this is Tabby. Tabby is
Hello.
Melissa. She is the basically the best artist I've had, like, make significant amounts of stuff for the show. Is that better, Steam?
Hee
I was a little bit jealous. Okay.
I'm not the only artist.
No, like we've had a lot of artists do stuff for the show, like the new for the Wednesday show. This Space was done by Optic Decay, and Steam makes stuff too.
Thanks. No, but Optics and Happy is way better artists than I'll ever be. So.
Oh no! Don't say that.
I wonder if I should give you my most recent art and you can cringe over it.
I'm sorry. One day we have to get Arcater to take the jacket off. No, I'm kidding.
The jacket. Oh.
You know, you came onto a stream to demand that during the Direwolf media broadcast, as I recall, and
Oh,
you did
you know, I've
notice
done
that
that
at
a
some
few
point
times.
I actually did.
God damn it! I missed it.
The twist there, of course, is that no one can really tell when I'm wearing the jacket or just the shirt.
I know.
So you have to not be wearing a shirt under it and just have the scientist jacket clean open with the chest bare.
Oh my God.
See,
I would have to lose a hell of a bet.
Ichabod, you're not doing a very good job of hiding your gay for Arcta.
Nobody hides their gay for Arcater. They just deny it deep down in their souls.
I'm deeply flattered, of course, but remember, everyone, you can only fall in love with me platonically. I'm unavailable physically, romantically, and yes, even emotionally, except for the sort of platonic emotions.
Well, platonically, totally do that
Yes.
sometime. Oh my god, you could do it with the doorknob SCP.
Oh Jesus.
Uh?
The what?
Oh my
The-
god, there's...
The
Okay, I'll
There's a
explain this.
doorknob SCP?
There's
What?
an SCP that is a doorknob that makes everybody want to have sex with it. That's it. That's the whole explanation.
That's interesting.
That's why you'll
But what-
occasionally see the memes of like the big bold text that says "consent matters," and then it's a guy that says "I consent," a girl that says "I consent," and then a doorknob that says "I don't." That is the whole explanation of that meme.
You know, you will laugh, but wasn't there a incident in the news not too long ago about some man who just absolutely fell in love with a doorbell?
A doorbell?
Caught aggressively licking and nibbling at it. Complete strangers.
Hey,
Door.
it's Samaj.
Ooh, hi Smash.
Oi.
Damn, we're just getting all us.
Well, yeah, but let's be fair. Samaj,
We're getting
Samaj did a lot of really good art for the channel as well. But the best art Samaj did is still the one with Tangerine and Steam. And I still say that one. That image is how I know that Samaj has a foot fetish.
Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. I I do have favourites in artwork sort of thing. So in say for work artwork, it would be the Christina Draws one she did for me, and Tabby, and Tabby's one. My favourite one on top of all of it is probably Samaj's work on the porn. Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. You will deny it to the day you die, Samaj, but god damn it, those feet are way too well made. You've either paid a shit ton of attention to women's feet, or you got a fetish, bro. Sorry. If you want to come on, let me know in the chat, because that would be another hilarious meeting. The meeting of NSFW Samaj and way too SW Tabby.
Safe for work.
Oh, there's a contrast for you. By the way, that doorknob really wasn't alone. I've sent you a link to a video that explains the other irresistible door-related objects out there.
Samaj says send it.
I just
Team, would you mind?
Architect, you're always trying to scar me in some way.
I'm always trying to what?
Scar
her.
Scar me.
I have a story to tell you from the Wednesday show, but first, Steam, can you send Samaj the link to the Hangout, please?
Oh god damn it! Okay.
I'm sorry. So,
did it click?
Did any of you watch the Wednesday show?
I was at work.
I kind of watched it, but then I got horribly sick for a bit, so I just couldn't.
Arcater, off chance, did you watch the Wednesday show?
Forgive me, if it was Wednesday, there's a very good chance that I was either concerned about my own stream, or upon being done with my own stream, was immediately hurriedly shutting everything down.
Fair enough.
So
okay. That's actually perfect, because I officially love telling the story. Have y'all ever...
I was too worried about cats.
Have you ever heard the phrase? It's a very American saying, so I don't know if Steam will know it, but that's the shit. Like, that's really cool. Like, as a concept.
Yeah.
Okay. Arcater, I'm sure you know it.
Yes, I'm familiar with this particular bit of slang.
Steam, have you ever heard that slang before?
I heard it in movies, yeah.
Not
Okay.
one of my favorites.
That's perfect. All right. So...
Hi, Smash.
Hey, now that I got... sorry. Now that I got a moment here to speak, I gotta defend myself here. Motherfucker, you talking about... Me and feet. Holy shit! No.
How are you so goddamn good then?
Here's what you want.
Feet are hard to do. Give the man some props.
Here's exactly how it played out. Okay, I was doing some commissions. I was doing some drawings, and everyone saw my feet, and they were terrible. And even I have to acknowledge that I was terrible at it. Okay, I had to try and figure out, because they were big and clunky and they looked terrible. I could show you some of my older art and tell you exactly why I kept getting picked on for how terrible I drew feet. So I said, fuck this, I'm going to change this. And some guy heard me in the chat or heard me in the conversation say, I'm going to improve how I draw feet. And the guy said, I'll pay you for it. Here's some money for a commission. I want this character and draw the feet. And this guy did have a foot fetish. Okay. Fine. So I will learn to... foot fetish. Someone with a foot fetish commissioned me. So I thought, hey, I can learn how to draw feet better and get paid while doing it. Fine. 2 birds with 1 stone. And it worked. I'm much better drawing feet now than I ever have been before. But you know what? Fucking Miss Steam and others love her ill. Come to me and say, I have a foot fetish because now I draw good. There is no fucking winning in this scenario. There is no winning.
You know what's great? You know what's great about all this? I actually knew the story because you said it. You said it before on a stream before.
I know Steam doesn't tell me.
Oh no!
Yeah, I never told anyone because I thought it would be funny if I just played out. Like,
You are a passive-aggressive cunt who tries to get me on to tell the story everywhere. You are a typical woman. I'm going to make town, damn it.
I'm sorry, I'm a typical,
I will defend myself.
I'm not a typical woman. I'm a ruthless capitalist dictator. What did you expect?
Okay. So,
I-
Catholic
it's a-
dictator, like that's any better.
It's a different. It's a description without a difference. I mean, it's the same fucking thing. No.
so this is what actually brought me to this realization, because like for the longest time I never fucking noticed it. I've looked at a lot of Samaj's art, and a lot of it was not exactly let's say kid friendly. A lot of it wasn't
PG.
tabby. But like the thing of it was until that art piece, which was beautiful, I never noticed it before, and then Steam pointed out how well the feet were drawn. I was like, huh, they kinda are. And then I go back through them, and I noticed that every time there is a foot in any of like the art of Samaj's I've seen, it's like super fucking detailed and really well made. And I was like, there's two explanations for this.
And I'm gonna send it to because it's too explicit for stream. I'm gonna send it to Tabby
Oh,
and
God.
Oh no!
Don't send Tabby porn.
I'm sending her porn.
I mean, I'll look.
So Samaj, this is Tabby.
Hi.
She has all the
Hello.
commissions.
Good. Good.
Because like she still has open commissions. Yes,
Yeah, I got-
bitch.
Yeah. Well, I gotta catch up now that I'm back.
Oh, yeah,
Because
no.
it.
Like it's great to
Oh,
fucking see you
man.
again.
Oh,
The
it's good to be
Clyde-
back.
The Clyde bot says I can't send Tabby any of that stuff. No.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
you can't send them pictures I've done. Yeah. That's fine.
It's
Fine.
not. She can't send her porn.
Ow.
I was already familiar with this one.
Yeah, I actually have it as so
Her
I-
fucking Twitter banner.
my Twitter banner has all my fan art on it, so it's like my fan art is censoring the porn fan art, and it's great. I love it.
You should be able to send it to me through Steam, or not Steam,
Twitter.
Discord. Unless you tried to send it through Discord, in which case I don't know why it would say nope.
Because
Yeah, I tried to. You probably got like a NSFW block or something.
I think I ever had. Let me see.
You'd have to turn it off because yeah, I tried to send you the picture of what was it, like lava or something.
Where would I find that option?
I have no fucking idea.
There's too many options.
I completely got sidetracked from my story.
Yeah.
That's okay. I came in a violent rage because I'm being
slandered with feet.
Hold on.
So, Samaj, have you heard the term that's the shit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I was doing the Wednesday show, which is Owl Quest with you, which is Miss Owly, who is Norwegian, by the way. So there's no, like, confusion about the Owly. She's
I'm
Norwegian,
wondering.
and
Oh, sorry.
she apparently had never heard the phrase, that's the shit, before. Or she just misheard it, because we were talking about Robin Williams. Amazing actor, great dude. Yeah, Tabby?
Oh, I'm just gonna silent message it to Steam. Like, I think I know why it won't let her send me images. Because apparently we're not friends on Discord.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So I just have to. Done.
anyway.
Okay, now try it.
So she'd never heard that. And we were talking about Robin Williams, and apparently when Owly had misheard the phrase, she thought they were saying the jizz. So I have about 10 seconds of me fully astonished Because she said Robin Williams is the jizz. And thanks to my Discord, fucking nobody heard it but me. So I have about 10 full seconds of dead air, and then I repeated the phrase. And it sounds like I said it first. I was like, but Robin Williams is the jizz?
Oh
I
my
think when you first
god!
I
You know-
think when you first told me that, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Oh my.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women out there who really love Robin Williams and will wish he'd give them the jizz.
I mean, he's kind of dead now, but fair.
It's yes. They probably don't want it now. It's spoiled.
Yeah, it might be a little bit at this point.
There's a lot going on in this picture.
There
Can
is
you
a
imagine-
lot.
Can you imagine like some kid or some woman who was impregnated with Robin Williams and the kid was like, "Who's my daddy?" So the mother would say something weird like, "Oh, you were a gift from the genie." Like, what the fuck does that mean, Mom?
You were a gift from the genie from Aladdin.
I did actually get in trouble with that picture in a Discord because I was showing someone like Smudge made me like porn art, and this moderator thought that Tangerine was a child when no, Tangerine's a midget.
Okay,
And
to
so I
be
had to
fair-
complain. I had to
you're right.
explain to the Discord, one of the moderators that no, that's not a child. That's a midget woman. It just
Is midget the correct term? Which one's the actual proportionate ones?
A midget.
Probably more than
Alright,
a dwarf.
a midget is somebody who's like between 3 and 4 feet tall, I think. And a dwarf is somebody shorter than 3 feet. And they also have like a bone deformity that goes with it. Like there's an
then-
actual bone deformity.
Yeah, Tangerine's a midget then.
yeah. So like I had to explain. No, that's not a child. That's a midget.
I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse.
Kind of
Well,
both.
it's not a child, so
Well, yeah, no, fair enough. I'm just saying
So really better.
in context.
Yeah.
Angry Fro Rum's stepmom is a midget. Thanks. But yeah, no, Tangerine is canonically 32 years old.
yeah. But I also just want y'all to know, I do have a dwarf brother.
God damn it. Oof.
Yeah, but it's all good because we joke about it all the time, and he's in on it.
How old is your dwarf brother? Just as a context. Just over or under 21.
For the next couple of days, he is 27.
Okay. On his birthday, get him ale.
Ale. I won't have to actually because my family brews it for themselves.
So you are fucking literal dwarves.
Me too. My parents have like freaking their own freaking honeybees.
Do you guys have like a family song? Do you guys go like, "I deaky deaky hole"?
No,
hole.
no,
Ladies and gentlemen, fucking Samaj.
no. But I think it's more appropriate to say that my brother is probably more of a hobbit because he got hairy ass feet.
Oh, it's perfect because of the end song.
No,
So I'm sure if I had watched like Lord of the Rings enough times, or at least the scene where where Frodo's singing at the pub, he'd probably figure out the song and probably dance on the table.
Jesus Christ.
I knew this guy.
He
He had
likes
dwarfism.
booze.
I knew this guy, and he has dwarfism, and it was really funny because these guys in my class, they always like stroking their dick on like, oh, my girlfriend did this to me, oh, my girlfriend did this, all this bullshit, and he never said a goddamn word about his girlfriend. He's always been quiet and kept to himself. And then one time his girlfriend actually picked him up, and she's like the hottest fucking, like, everyone thought like she was just normal looking. From what you described. No, she's like the hottest fucking model thing we've ever seen in our goddamn lives. And he managed to pick her up, and it was like, it was amazing. Because I think those guys have stopped talking about how much their girlfriends blow them ever since.
Nice.
They've learned the correct lesson.
That's actually a weirdly common trend. What is it with dudes that are like dwarfs or midgets, and just to have the hottest girlfriends fucking imaginable?
Oh no, it's there's actually a phenomenon about this. Apparently, midget and dwarf guys are more likely to be upfront and honest about what they want to do with a woman, rather than someone who's of a normal size and look really good. Because midget and dwarf guys, they just don't have time to kind of like fuck around.
Yeah.
Most of the time, they just go like, "Hey, listen, I like you. I want to take you out to dinner. Maybe fuck you. What do you say?" And women kind of like that brutal honesty.
My younger brother, unfortunately, is a little too honest. I'm a little worried about saying this, but he's alright, so in context, Joey really, really likes basketball. Always has. Ever since he was a little tiny baby. But, you know, he would of course, because he played the sport a lot, he made a lot of black friends and stuff, which isn't a big deal. But then he started listening to all the music that his friends were listening to.
Oh dear God!
And he started trying to act like a gangster and everything. And I'm like, no.
You could call him Lil Snack.
And he's got his like generic rapper name. He likes to call himself Joe Dog.
Oh, God.
Or Joe Baller.
No, you suggest Lil Snack to him. He will fucking love it.
Oh my gosh. No.
Fucking Lil Snack.
Oh no. No.
But spell it with 2 C's so you're more thugging.
Just get rid of the K. Oh my gosh. But I mean he is pretty good at the sport, all things considered, though.
I mean, yeah, all things considered.
I mean he can shoot that big old ball that's like, you know, a third of his size. And he can just hike it right up there and get it in the hoop almost every time. He's pretty good at it.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Little Snack.
Oh my god.
Spell it with 2 C's. Like them thick bitches you like.
Oh my god. You know, if I put it into those words, he'd probably go for it.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I mean the thing with Joe is though, like he does have some psychological things wrong with him too. It's not just his height. So whenever he's into a girl, he has a tendency to ditch whatever girl he's with already to go with the new girl, and he does this all the time. And we're like, Joe, you can't do that. It's like, is that how this works? But I mean, Because, like, I want to get mad at him, but at the same time, I can't because it's like he doesn't know any better either.
Fair enough.
It's like, oh, Joe. And then he wonders why. Then he wonders why the ex-girlfriend's so mad at him all the time. It's like, well, Joe, you kind of broke her heart into tiny pieces for another girl that you literally just met 5 seconds ago.
Oh, dear God.
It's like, stop, Joe, stop.
Okay. All right. Does anybody want to shill anything? Well, we're coming toward the ass end of this because it is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're about to close out the show. So.
I've just been doodling my boy Jack Frost.
Jack, oh my God, Jack Frost. That's so 2013. Like, what?
No,
Also
no,
does Bendy.
not that Jack Frost.
There's another?
Persona Jack Frost.
Oh, okay, all right. My bad. Yeah, I don't
The
play
round
Persona.
The round boy.
Brown boy?
The
That-
round
that's
boy.
Round boy.
Oh, okay. I was about to call you a racist.
No.
To
All right,
be
all right.
fair, Samaj, she also does like the best come hither bendies I have ever seen.
Oh my god. I only did the one.
You did like 5.
I didn't do 5. I did at least 2. I did maybe 2.
I will
do
fuck
5.
I will fuck my connectivity and open that shit to count them if I have to.
There you go.
5.
Oh God, Samaj, what have you done?
Me? I've done nothing. I just came back from Mexico. All right.
Why the fuck were you in Mexico?
Mexico's the shit.
Oh, that explains the picture.
Mexico's the jizz.
Oh god.
I consider it an
Yeah,
objective
I'm just
step
giving you
up.
shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my
No,
God.
we need. Yeah, me and my mom, we just needed to be someplace completely different for Christmas this year. So I was there for like 2 whole months.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Yeah, and the internet was fucking.
And I was just going to say, what are you going to say, Arkansas? And then he started talking. I was like, he's not done.
Yeah, no,
I just, on the topic of things being the jizz, I considered it an objective improvement. So, hey, I'm happy to see that catch on, actually.
I mean, ironically, it's very
Jizz.
injective.
You say ironic, I say apt.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
I don't know. I have a habit of calling it sticky, but yeah, I mean, go for it.
So, Samaj occasionally does art. Well, he actually does a lot of art, usually thumbnails and stuff, but I don't think he has commissions open. But keep an eye on his Tumblr. Is it still the Tumblr? Or is it the DeviantArt?
At this point, I don't even know anymore because I haven't done anything in so long. Probably it's going to be on the Twitter for the future kind of stuff coming up there. It'll be also on my DeviantArt. Follow me all the places, social media,
Yeah, follow
Instagram,
him,
stuff
and,
like.
and if he decides to open up commissions, if you see the here, this is actually one of his art pieces that I kind of like pulled down to turn into a sticker of Red Robot. Is it clockwise or counterclockwise? I'm supposed to clockwise. Perfect. And like that is like the kind of art you're gonna get from Samaj. It's really well made. I'm not gonna show the NSFW stuff because I don't want my channel to get taken down. But yeah, no, that's definitely a thing. So,
It's so tiny.
Oh, that reminds me, I have a hentai foundry coming up.
Yeah,
oh,
I saw
you do.
that one. I saw that one. That was good.
I have an account. I haven't uploaded anything yet because I keep forgetting to do stuff, but I do have a lot of erotic stuff I gotta get done. So
I love how there's like when you expanded it, those eyes that you have on the TV were like right over your crotch.
oh,
The Cadone eyes, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, check out his stuff. If he opens up commissions, definitely snag those while you can, because while they're like fucking giant, beautiful art pieces. So, like, don't expect to use it, like, if you want, like, an icon, ask him for an icon. Don't just give him a wild idea for a commission, because he will fucking run with it, and it will be awesome, but it's not as useful.
Yeah. Be specific, otherwise it'll come in interesting
All over
ways.
the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All over the place.
My direction. I'm not good at direction. It goes where it goes.
God damn. Arcater here does his Arcater Live. He has the Director Arcater channel. He also appears on Direwolf Media streams.
That's correct. As of late, my streams usually go out over the Direwolf Media Network. I'm still trying to work in more streams for my own channel, but that's where I'm most commonly seen these days.
So be sure to go check out Director Arcater's stuff if you have come to watch me but want a little less chaos. Arcater's a great place to go. Same with Miss Steam. She does Miss Steam and blowing off steam occasionally. Don't forget to vote, by the way. The consensus was absolutely, if you did a video of you just shaking your tits for 10 seconds, it would absolutely garner more views than anything I've ever done.
No.
This is very likely objectively true.
No.
And also, furthermore, more than I've ever done and Ichabod has done combined.
No, Arcater, don't take his side. Take my side.
Tabby Wessa, the official...
But you could get by with just feet if you get the right internet subcultures. I'm just gonna keep on reminding you of that idea. So
Just
if
have
you really,
just have your feet on camera and wiggle your toes.
Yeah, no, like, we've already suggested that, actually.
hey, maybe
Sensually.
standardize the idea.
Together.
How about we make a little costume for your foot, and we'll call it Lady Footsie, and they'll be your avatar on camera.
Oh my god.
To be fair, you have Samaj do the just do the art of a foot, and I guarantee you they'd be fucking there. Because he's fucking amazing at it. No inference of a foot fetish anymore. Apparently, it was artistic, and somebody else like projected their foot fetish onto him. And ironically,
I wonder who.
following,
with a steam fetish.
following that up with Tabby Wessa, the official artist of Citrus Quest. She does commissions, and she has commissions open. So, bombard her with money and requests for terrible things, because I'm actually legitimately curious about how Tabby would do NSFW art. So
Oh my god!
absolutely commission her for something like that, because I want to fucking know.
Oh my god! Icky. Icky.
Nope. I'm sticking
Tell
by
me
it.
about my trans.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, don't actually watch me if you're a child. I have been Ichabod Orange. This has been Citrus Quest. I have got raccoon shit to do. And, oh my god, this was absolute, objectively fucking chaos. And I goddamn love it. Remember, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, god damn it, you belong in the quest. Bring up your citrus, and fucking don't forget to never stop questing. Good night! And now it's gonna take forever to load. Motherfucker!
Before I got distracted by the whole try to oversell the less chaos thing. I don't think I'm less chaotic at all.
Harmonica.
I just have more visual chaos to distract from the actual chaos on a practical level.
I just live stream while
I got my
drawing
12-sided
and
die,
whatever
and
the
I'm
hell
ready
we
to
talk
roll
about.
with the wizard and my goblin crew.
I'm gonna kill you.
My friends are coming over to my mom's basement, bringing
I don't.
pumpkins and
You
the
shouldn't be
Mountain Dew.
angry at me. This is a
I got a
great
big
idea.
broadsword made out of cardboard,
It's
and
not
the
taking
stereos
foot
of
porn.
pumpkins have lit.
YouTube should have no
It's the time
objection
of
to
the
it.
night. We turn on the black light. Let the Dungeons and the Dragons begin. It's D&D. like the legends of yore. It's D&D. Never kissed a lady before. Nope. I said it. Come on. Gonna bring the thunder? Bring the fucking thunder. Come on, bring the thunder. Come on, let's go. Oh, that's nice. Why don't you bring some thunder, motherfucker? Bring some thunder. Now the Lord of the Rings, the dark crystal of things. We use these as a reference tool. And when we put on our cloaks and tell warlock jokes, we're the coolest kids in the school. No, we're not. I know. Now Tyke's a real bastard, but a fair dungeon master. He's got hit points and charisma to lend. And I rehearse in my room, or what I call the dragon's tomb, when I'm not out with my girlfriend. It's D&D.
Wait. Tyke, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody. Hold on, give me 1 second. What? Dude, come on. Seriously. What? You got a fucking girlfriend?
Dungeon master.
It's kind of a dick thing to say.
It's D&D. Summoning the demons of hell. It's D&D. When our shift into the Taco Bell. Gordita. Chalupa.
Well, my medieval brother, there's room here for another.
Would you care to take a roll of the die?
You guys make me weep. You think that you can keep up with a warrior as mighty as I? See, you're in mortal danger. I'm a first-class ranger who's half gargoyle and half elf. And if that doesn't scare you, maybe I should be wary of what lurks within my gaming shell. Next to my junior high annual lies my monster manual and my customized dungeon master screen. I've got treasures and traps on my graph paper maps next to my 3-inch solid pewter figurines. So if you think you got the balls, bring on your Dungeon Master calls. I'll be protected by my robe of destruction. And I will leave you both in tears, because I'm the Dungeon Master here, and you too are in need of some instruction.
It's D&D.